Hey, it's Aloha Falava. Leatawa Dr. John Peterson here. TE2 Wedge Sports Cards live and direct from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hope everyone is doing well out there. And I thought I would do a very brief, just a few minutes here, mail day. I unpackaged the cards already, and so it doesn't make sense to, I don't think, to, cut the packages open on screen or anything like that. And so, yeah, I thought I would do a quick mail day. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I have 4 cards here that I'd like to show you, and so check it out.
TE2 Edge Sports Cards. Get at it.
All right, we're back at it here. So before I get started, I just wanted to share briefly. I, along with 2 other partners, or co-own, I should say, and co-founded a beverage company. Minnesota has exploded in terms of its THC beverage market, and the name of our company is RKR Beverages, and the THC beverage we produce and distribute and sell is called Ganja Skoden, and you can see those stickers in the background. Got the Ganja brand on the left, and got the Ganja Skoden on the right, and then the One Love Bob Marley pin in the middle, and and in the back I've got a little souvenir that I got from my daughter who went to London, England. Oh, she was there for about 10 days in the last couple weeks, and so figured that I would put that in the background here. So that tells you a little bit about the background, and I think it's important to share some of those things. If you get a chance and are you interested in learning more about RKR beverages, just leave a comment in the comment section. And it's a delicious beverage. It's a sparkling lime margarita. It tastes wonderful. And we're in about 160 to 175 locations in Minnesota, a little bit in South Dakota, and a tiny bit by Fargo, North Dakota. So, all right, enough of that. Let's take a look at the cards and let you know what I ended up picking up. So, the first card we've got is a Jordan Spark Plugs from 1995. Love this card. I think this is part of a subset, if I'm not mistaken, because there's other players that have Spark Plugs cards. 95 PSA 9. Picked it up from a brother, younger guy, recently. And thought that was a great pickup. I'll put that in the case. Put that on the eBay store. I have another Jordan here. This is the 93 Skybox Premium Center Stage. One of the earlier inserts of Jordan from the 90s. And just a great card. Very hard to find in a PSA 10 and even in a PSA 9. I've had this card graded a couple of times. And usually it comes back as an 8 for me. So to get this in a 9 I thought was pretty sweet. Great card. Next card, we've got a flawless card of Rogers. I have been a Packer fan since the early 1980s, and of course I've been a fan of Lombardi, Bart Starr, Paul Hornung, and of course Favre from the 90s, and Reggie White, and that Super Bowl team, or Super Bowl teams, and one-time Super Bowl winners. And then more recently have really enjoyed watching Rodgers play for the Packers. I mean, 4-time MVP, Super Bowl winner. Now he's with the Steelers, and so I thought I would do a little buying of Rodgers' stuff. So I picked up this flawless piece. It's out of 5. It's 5 out of 5, and it's from 2016. I thought this just looked great. I thought the auto was good. There's a little bit of streaking with the auto, so I probably won't get the auto graded because PSA is pretty tight on their autos. Probably would come back. Oh, what am I thinking? It's already graded. It's not raw. I'm confused because I picked up an immaculate that is raw. And so, again, so I was right, though. The auto is 9 and the grade of the card is 9, so it's a 9.9. But yeah, I thought it was a great card. I'm a buy on Rodgers right now because he's 2 years off the Achilles injury. He Had good stats last year, I thought. He threw for almost 4,000 yards, 3,900, 4,000 yards. I think he had around 28 touchdowns, about 11 or 12 interceptions. I'd say half those interceptions are the result of just playing for a horseshit team, and a very bad organization, very dysfunctional. The Jets are awful. I think they have to be one of the worst franchises right now in the NFL. Sorry to all the Jets fans out there, if you're a Jets fan. They've got a good history, obviously. Joe Namath and won Super Bowl III, but I think Favre will do well in Pittsburgh. Tomlin is a very good coach, Super Bowl winning coach. I think that they have mutual respect for each other. I really like the pickup of DK Metcalf at wide receiver. I think he'll be maybe one of the best receivers outside of Devontae Adams that Rodgers has ever thrown to. Of course, he had Donald Driver, and he had Greg Jennings for a little while. But I'd say Adams and Metcalf are the two best receivers that he's thrown to. I'd give Adams the edge, but Metcalf is a really nice receiver. Big, strong, very big catch radius, and I think he'll do really well with the Steelers. Additionally, the Steelers re-signed T.J. Watt, so I think that Watt will be leading that defense again. So I'm a buy on Rodgers. Not many people are picking his stuff up right now, and I thought this was a nice-looking card and picked it up. And then the last card we've got here is a Mosaic. I know Mosaic is not a premium product, but I really like the 2020 design for some reason. I don't know. It really has grown on me over the years, both the basketball and the football. This is a Herbert gold fluorescent out of 20, and I just thought the color match was pretty sweet. Card refracts a little bit, not a ton, and in a PSA 10. I think these guys will be good. I mean, Harbaugh is in his second year, and he's a quarterback-focused coach, and he's a very good coach. He's got a winning record, very disciplined, has a lot of respect of his players. I mean, shoot, Herbert had 28 touchdowns, I think, and 3 interceptions before he got injured last season. So I'm looking forward to the Chargers having a pretty good season. Of course, just like the Steelers, they play in a really tough division. They've got, obviously Kansas City in the AFC West. So they'll have to get by them. But I think this guy's got a ton of talent. I don't think a lot of people are talking about him right now. His value is relatively low, but his cards still cost a fair amount just because, he's kind of a darling of the NFL card collecting world. Similar to Josh Allen, but I do think I wouldn't say he's at the same level as Allen. Herbert is moving his way up there, and I think he's got a pretty high ceiling. So, love this card, picked it up, and we'll put this on the eBay store, on the Instagram page, and also will be available for people to pick up at a show. So, those are the 4 cards I picked up. And I hope that you enjoyed watching the mail day. I haven't done a mail day in a long time, and I just thought it would be nice to show you some of the pickups that I've had. So, all right, everybody, take care. Have a blessed week. I'll try and get another video out later this week. And take care. Peace out. One love.